Okay, I got up a couple of years ago. I got up, I was reading the paper, and I was getting pretty desperate, and I worked my way all the way through the sports. I worked my way through I finally got to the business page. It was one of those kind of mornings, and I rarely go that far, and I read something that really disturbed me, and that was that I learned that the Ford Motor Company had decided they were going to discontinue the Ford Econoline van. I'm not going to lie to you people, but I might have cried a little bit. There wasn't anybody around to see me, thank God. And so I got to thinking about all the time I've spent in an Econoline, all the good times and the laughter and the 3,000 miles at a stretch, and I thought about all the van therapy, and van therapy is something I'll maybe come back. Van therapy is something that's kind of hard to explain, but it's like after you played a gig and somebody says, we really ought to go like 2 or 3 hours tonight so we can get that much closer to Iowa City, so we can cut, we don't have to drive as far tomorrow. And I don't generally like those late night drives, but I always sit in the back, the very back bench. They don't let me drive, and oftentimes I'm like staring at the back of somebody's head in the dark, like a bass player or something, and people have a few beers or whatever, and there's a thing that happens in therapy, the therapist, they want to get you on that couch for a reason, because when you're down there, you're not really making any eye contact, and the dark stuff really just starts flowing, and that's what van therapy is, it's you're going down the road, it's dark, somebody's had a couple of beers, that you're just looking at the back of somebody's head and they start talking, and you think, oh my God, I don't think I should be hearing this. Please stop. And I got sentimental for even that stuff, and also the long, incredibly long, deeply felt resentments and uncomfortable silences that just, whatever. So this song is dedicated to the memory of, I think, the greatest thing to come out of Detroit, other than Iggy Pop and the Stooges, maybe Motown Records.
Motown.
We're gonna, okay. You're correcting me, or? Let's give it up for Motown, bro. Give it up for Marvin Gaye, Martha and the Vandellas, Smokey Robinson. Okay, I got this. I got this. So this is what I want to see now is some enthusiasm for the Ford Econoline. When I get to the chorus, you guys are more than welcome to scream Ford Econoline. All right. She pulled over, said climb on in. I did what she said. She turned the music up real loud. It was the talking heads. It didn't matter where we was going. It made no difference to me at the time. Takes me back when I hear that song. Makes me feel warm inside. For the Econoline. Ever since the beginning of the world, the beginning of time, somebody said that the road was his. Somebody said, no, it's mine. Some folks are born neath the sign on the road, close enough to turn and leave it all behind. Fall together like the Rock of Gibraltar, guitars and drums inside for the Econoline. crisscrossed the country in a two-tone job. A 1985, mile after mile we was burning oil. We couldn't keep it alive. Made out flatter than a Chinese rug. When she went her way, I went mine. Oh, all these memories like dirty plates stacked up in the sink of time.